So this is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver, and whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
What's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Yo, welcome to Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Let me see. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. Check us out. Come and see.
That is who we are. That's what we do. What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Yeah. Start off saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. What up, y'all? Everything is good. Super Bowl is over. I'm so glad. That's all I'm going to say. Gina, what's... Right. Steve, what's going on?
What's going on, bro?
I got everything off.
Hey, Gina.
Hey, what's happening?
Man, today is the Relationship Roundtable where we have our friends from Melanin and Marriage here. Before we start with that, though, I wanted to give shout out to my guy, Steve. He on that, man. Look at him, boy. Introducing the new contributing writer. Yeah, man. Okay, Steve, you doing your thing, man. Anything you want to say?
No, I'm trying. I'm gonna say enough during this show.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, man. It's an honor and a privilege to be sitting with you. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing. That's all we want to see, man. As people grow, that's what we want to see. So thank you for taking that mantle, hanging out with these great people that we've connected with, that we call our family now, even Reverend Pat. And, just want to make sure that even Reverend Pat. But yeah, Super Bowl, it was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever seen in my life.
So y'all didn't want to touch on the bowl of the super persuasion tonight?
No. I mean, everything was cool. It was a boring to me. It was boring, but the halftime was great. I like to have.
Congratulations!
I didn't expect it to be the blowout that it was. That's my whole thing. I got the second quarter. I was like, I almost was ready to turn something else.
Yeah.
I'm glad I put no money. No, actually, I'm sad I didn't put money on this, but we do what we do. Before we get started at the end and the beginning, man, I want to let you guys know too that the Distinguished Authors Guild, they know what they do. Okay, they are ready now, registering people for the books that are going to be award-winning books at the end of the year. So y'all get with it. Get your submissions in. I'm having problems with words today. Get your submissions in. All right.
Submissions.
And submissions. Get them in. All right. Most definitely. All right. So Gina, you'll talk about that later too. Cool. Anyway, man, let's get it started. All right. We have the Relationship Roundtable that we do every Monday here on Dope Living TV. And we got 3 people from the amazing organization, I call it, Melanin and Marriage. All right. If you guys are not subscribed to that, get with them, get subscribed so that you can get to some right stuff in your marriages and your relationships. All right. What's up, Reverend Pat?
Mute. Congratulations, Steve. I love that pick.
Thank
How
you,
y'all doing? Even pick.
Hey, Reverend Pat. What's up? Reverend Pat. She here. She was here before 7 o'clock. She was here waiting.
Excuse me. I apologize. I was a little late.
I'm not. This has nothing to do with you, Mo. Reverend Pat was here. Ooh. Thank you, Reverend Pat. Brother Banks.
Hey. How y'all doing this evening?
All right. How you doing, Brother Banks?
Outstanding.
See, I wasn't here last Monday, so I didn't get a chance to see you guys. So I'm so blessed to see you guys. Thank you guys for coming through and hanging out with us every Monday.
It was hot and heavy, and Gina held down the fort.
Always. Ain't worry about that. Ain't worry about that. The hat lady here, y'all. What's up?
Good evening, Reverend Cat. Missed you last week, Gray.
Huh?
We missed you last week, but
I missed you guys too.
Gina held it down. We calling her Queen Gina at this point. Like,
there you go.
Yeah, she was sitting in the big chair doing like this. Wee.
I was sick. I was really sick last week, so I'm better. Glad I'm here with you guys. Everything's cool. Hey man, look, I've been growing this beard. Y'all think I should cut it off?
It's
Nah, go ahead and let it roll, man.
It's dapper.
Go on in there and be with the Silver Fox crew.
Yeah, honestly, hey, Anthony, they called me the last time I grew this, okay? And I didn't want to hang with them because all they do is walk and look at the camera. What else y'all do, dude? What else y'all do?
That's it.
Do something else.
But you get to walk in slow motion.
I know, right? Do something else, man. Come on, man. And then I had to call Dr. S. Marie so I can get one of them hats.
Hey, I got you.
Make it happen. Need to make it happen. But again, everybody, we want to start this week off right by getting y'all relationships right with some of these little questions that we have here. So let's, Gina, you ready?
You're on mute, Gina.
You're a mute, Gina.
I'm ready. I'm having problems with my headset.
You're a mute. And I the questions that I had, I lost them. But that's okay. We'll be all right. So let me start off by saying this. If you found out that your partner you've been with for a minute, you found out that they were bisexual, gay, would you leave them?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. That's need to know information.
It should have been known before y'all had a relationship.
Right.
Okay, but
you don't just throw that in the mix.
And by the way, I'm bi.
So they gotta get
I'm AC and DC. What?
Bro Banks, what you say?
I mean, it's really a short answer for me. I mean, this is one of those situations where I got to throw in the towel.
He said throw in the towel.
Yeah, because I mean it's a deception. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie, by omission. And I didn't sign on for that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And that type of situation. So it's not the fact that I didn't know up front or I should have known up front. It's the fact that you decided to wait until we deep into the relationship to divulge that information. Because now I'm not only competing with the opposite sex. I mean, and now I got to compete with the same sex, so it's like wherever you turn your head is a potential.
Hey.
That's so true, though. That's so true.
The alternating current.
Yeah. I don't have time for that.
Reverend Pat, what you say? It's a long answer, y'all.
Y'all be talking to me from jail. That's all I got.
Wow. Y'all ruthless.
What about you, Greg?
Dr. S. Marie, I'll answer.
Y'all are so funny.
That's them.
For me, it's a combination of all those things. I mean, that's betrayal. So for me, it's a deal breaker because you should have allowed me to make that choice if I wanted to enter into this relationship, because now you're putting my life in jeopardy. It's not about you being bisexual. I could care less, but allow me to make that choice if I want to be in a relationship with someone who has taste buds for a little bit of everything,
Okay. All right. Steve.
Well, I really agree with the board, around the table, you should tell that person, if time went past and you ain't said nothing, like they say, that is deceit, dishonesty, but in all reality, that's something you should be able to see.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, like the board says, what you do with your body is your business. Now we just started a relationship. I mean, I can't sit up and say I hate that there, but I don't want a relationship like that. So what you do with your body is your business, and I got to go.
Okay, so there's a music video from one of my favorite groups, Drew Hill. It's called "Somebody's Sleeping in My Bed." All right,
Everybody sleeping in your bed.
now at the end of the video, he goes in and he brings his girl flowers, and he finds out his girl is seeing another girl, and he looks at it, he drops his flowers on the floor, and he goes outside, sits down. Didn't he think about it?
Nah.
Making that room.
And he runs back up to the room.
He probably thinks about.
I saw my life flash before my eyes on that one. Okay, I was like,
He took too much time when he ran out though, because see, I'd have been on that 10-second rule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You gotta think about it first.
8,
You know,
9, 10.
You got to 10, huh, Steven?
5, only 5.
You don't know how fine. You want to know how fine she is first, right?
Hey, I ain't had that many buttons on my shirt, so.
Look, I think it would have mattered.
Reverend Pat over there going through it right now, man. Look, everybody, please say hello to Bobby.
Hey,
Bobby.
You know, there's a deep, I mean, I know a lot of guys, you know, say this is their fantasy situation, you know, to have that opportunity to be with that other woman, with your woman. Mm-hmm. But trust and believe, when you find yourself on the outside of that relationship, you ain't gonna feel the same.
Nope.
And when you start opening up them doors, well, one thing my dad always say, don't invite nobody into your room. Because you'll soon find out that you'll never be able to get rid of them.
And I agree with you, but I'll say this. I might know that room from the clothes. So I'm going to enjoy what's in that room real quick before I go and leave out. This may be from the over, but I'm going to enjoy the ending.
Yeah, it's all fun and dandy until she choose that woman over you.
Let her choose her. Let her choose her.
I don't mind it being over, but I'm going to enjoy it.
Look, we want to take the wild side. But
I'm going to enjoy this real quick.
He want to catch on fire. He want to do all that.
I'm gonna have a great walk out the door.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it sounds good.
What's going on, Antoine? Appreciate you for tuning in, Antoine. Thank you. I know you're advertising, bro, but you know, whatever.
I mean, I've known those situations, you know, from some friends of mine on both sides, actually.
Pat just laughing,
and so both of them finding out, and it's a crushing blow, man, just to have to take that walk down the aisle with someone that you then later come to find out they have a homosexual lifestyle.
A wife or your other, because now you taking it to marriage. So
we're Melanin and Marriage. So I'm going.
The question initially was, after a year of marriage, a year. Wait a minute. Where's? Let me.
I didn't hear it, so let me hear what you said, Greg.
If you found out after a year of dating that your partner was bisexual, would you stay?
Of dating a
year. Like I said, I may still walk out, but I'm just gonna enjoy the exit.
See, you gonna just not you because you want to taste both waters. That's what you want to do. Just
too much.
Too much what?
They can bring too much into that.
But y'all keep saying into it. I'm on the exit.
There's too much stuff
look,
around out here.
Brother Banks said, every man's fantasy. Brother Banks, thank you for bringing that out. Thank you for bringing that out, because it is just about every man's fantasy, unless he's bisexual. It's just it's a fantasy that some men, I'm in the entertainment business, so I've not necessarily lived that, but I've seen that. No, I ain't gonna lie, I've lived it. And
I mean, you ain't gotta be in the music industry to see that.
Well,
you could be in high school and see that.
But I'm just saying, my thing
I got
is
a question.
Yes, Moby. What's your question?
I got a question.
Yeah.
So does that make you bisexual if you participate in that situation?
No, them two women. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not
right.
How's that gonna make me bisexual?
Where you going with that?
Here's what I said.
Now, Steve is not Steve, but you know,
what is
the proverbial Steve? You know, Adam and Steve.
No,
the proverbial Steve came in.
Not dad or something. Give a different name. James, Jamie.
Brother, I can't, man. Look, next question. Damn.
You open up that. You open up that.
I'm done with it. Frank said you can't do two at once. Someone is going to be neglected and left out of something. But for about 5 minutes, yeah. That's about it, though.
Y'all so full of mess.
Okay, let's go to the next question, y'all. I'm sorry. My bad. Melanin and Marriage. We got to get back on track now, okay? Would you want? All right. Let me construct this properly, okay? You see a great deal. You see something really great that's going to happen. You're with someone, and you made the spur of the moment decision. Without consulting your partner. Would you want your mate to consult with you on spur of the moment decisions?
Let me tell you, if I bought it or if I got it, she trusts me. She know the reason why I bought it and got it because she knows me.
Spur of the moment, Mo.
Spur of the moment.
Okay, that's your 35-year marriage.
Yep.
Okay.
But vice versa. It works both ways. I know her, and if she bought something and it was fairly, decently expensive, she knows me. And if she said, "Well, I got X, Y, Z," and then she showed me what it is, oh, that's the reason why you got it because we probably been looking at it or something, and didn't get it because it was a certain price and she caught it on sale.
Okay, you're talking about buying something, something like a car or something like that. Okay, I'm talking about a spur of the moment decision. Okay, somebody comes to you and say, "Hey, I got a great deal for this house, okay, but you got to do it right now. I got this great deal on some property, but you got to do it right now. I got a great deal on a vacation, but you got to pay me right now."
If I can't consult my significant other on something that big, there's no way the hell I do that. No way.
Dr. Murray.
You want to start something.
From a coaching perspective, that is absolutely wrong. You are, that is a lifetime commitment. So you definitely should not do something like that. Finances are one of the main reasons that relationships fail because they're not in alignment. So that's
right.
Absolutely no.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think if you make a spur of the moment decision that affects the both of you long term, or it has a catastrophic outcome, the potential outcome, I think that's something that you really have to get a hold of. But you're going to make some decisions on your own without your partner.
Sure.
But it shouldn't be one that affects the both of you catastrophically.
Well, like I said earlier, it comes down to the fact of them knowing you and you knowing them and what their purchase is. 8 times out of 10, if you made a purchase on the impulse or on just on whim, you both have already talked about it probably, months ago, last month, the day before, You're making that decision to get something like that.
Okay.
I mean,
Reverend Pat, if you quit your job, because you ain't talked to your husband about it, you quit your job, spur of the moment, because you wanted to do something else, all of a sudden, spur of the moment. Tell me about that.
Never gonna happen.
Take you out of it then. Take you out of it and put somebody else in it. Somebody quit their job and didn't tell that person. Is that right?
No, it affects your household. No. No, I'm never going to advise anyone to do anything that would affect their household.
Okay. Reverend Pat, I'm not used to you with these short ass answers, okay? But okay.
You're giving me questions that are just, it's no debate on that.
Well, the last question you was just chuckling.
Yeah, because y'all went way left. I got it.
But it's up to you to bring us back right.
No, I was laughing too hard. It wasn't that wasn't.
You were laughing. You were laughing pretty hard. Okay, you were laughing pretty hard.
Y'all
hey, what's up,
started
Ruben Malone? My guy Bernardo, what's going on, bro? Okay. Hey, Angie. Angie, I want you to answer this question too. All right, we're gonna move on, but answer the question anyway. Ruben says, trust each other. Both should know an amount limit. Example: if I buy something for $500, she's going to be good. But if I spend $10K, it's a problem.
That is definitely a problem.
She's going, she's like, no.
That's a problem. That's a big ticket item.
There's no such thing as a spur of the moment large purchase like that. You
Not
already
just the purchase though. I'm talking about spur of the moment period, Reverend Pat. Not just
but
you got fun.
I'm still on the job thing, quitting the job thing, because that would be something I would do.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said.
but you would do that without telling them?
She's done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if and Robert, no, if I did that, they push me hard.
Yeah,
but you like the mama and everybody look. Hey, Chris, huh? My man got a job.
My man got 2 jobs.
No, but
first thing he would say is, "I got you, baby."
Yeah.
All right, we talking over Reverend Pat. Go ahead, Reverend Pat.
No, but Jen is saying she did that, her spouse knows that it got to the point where she had to leave. That means that she'd already discussed with him. I don't know about this one. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Now she didn't tell him when, but he already knew that there would be a point in time where it would get to that level where she would just say, "I'm out." That's it. But he already knew she was unhappy. Spur of the moment, buying a house or buying a car or something like that. You know, you've been considering that for a minute, and you just happen to look up on a good deal, and yeah, it was a good deal. You know, I've been saying I wanted a new house, and look at what they did for me. You don't just wake up one morning and say I'm going to buy a house without my spouse's permission. You just don't do that.
Okay, but think about this. You all saw the movie Acrimony, right? With Taraji P. Henson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She supported this man, This man all of a sudden wanted to he wanted his business to go. And he went all in. She had her sisters and everybody come at this dude, okay? But and eventually she broke up with him. She left him. But this man's product hit and he became a millionaire, a huge millionaire. He paid her back, got her house back for her, gave her $10 million, okay? He did that it was a spur of the moment action, y'all. Okay, so it worked out, and it didn't work out for her though, because she now, even though she got plenty of money, now she got her house back, she ain't got the man.
So this is different.
What did he do on the spur of the moment? Because from that movie, nothing was spur of. I mean,
yeah.
Nothing was
Steve,
spur of the moment.
I was trying to make it. Damn.
But you raise a different point on support.
She didn't back him. She didn't believe in him, and that's what she lost.
But she believed in him. She just got burned.
A lot of time. You know, some people. Here's the thing. Now
she gave up.
People are different, and you're right. At some point, she gave up. But people have to. There has to be boundaries, and there has to be an expectation that if we're going to do this, is there a cap on this time? I feel like there was a lot going on in that marriage, and obviously, you know, it was a movie, but there's a lot going on. If she's spending for herself and she's, you know, holding it down and all of this, at some point, whether male or female, a person is going to get tired. So there should have been a discussion at some point prior to her getting to the point where she was just ultimately fed up.
Her sisters talked her,
not just her. That's
her
both.
sisters talked her into losing the way she lost.
And see, therein lies the problem, because here's again, you can't put everybody in your marriage. There's 3 coils in the marriage: you, your spouse, and God. When you allow family, sister, cousin, brother to get into your relationship, that's when they fail, because it is no longer my husband, that's our husband, because everybody thinks they have a say. Therein lies the problem, because all of us didn't walk down the aisle.
And that's what happened in that movie. Her sisters
Absolutely.
was.
But she still held him down. She just got to a breaking point. So that's why I say there should have been some communication on, hey, how long are we going to do this? But if you're on the flip side of that, if you're saying, hey, I support you 100%, I'm 10 toes down, then there is no cap.
There is no time limit. If you love me and you got my back 100%, why is it? I don't see a cap, a time limit on this. Got to be done by this time.
Because it wasn't just her. She had other people, like you said, in her business feeding her food. No one should be able to tell you anything about your spouse.
And that's why that other woman was happy in the end. Well, she came and killed everybody, so it didn't matter, and killed herself.
And see, that's why people go postal and end up on first 48.
Second 48 too.
Said first 48.
Second 48 too.
2020.
Right. There you go. That's a good one too.
Man, let's go. Bro Banks, we cut you off there. What was you saying?
No, actually I was reading that
I'm gonna put it back up.
from Nashville.
Let me put it up there. All right, Ruben says, I remember waking up one morning and telling my wife, we're moving to Nashville. Didn't have a house, didn't have a plan, and we had a 5-room house. Not that was the fair of the moment, okay? But I'm glad my wife trusted her husband and God, and I trusted. That was a spur of the moment thing. I will never do that again in this time of life, okay? Yeah, I got that. I got that.
So I appreciate his honesty and stuff, because there's a lot of people out there that make these decisions sometimes without a true plan.
Woo.
And we expect that our spouse or our significant other is going to jump on board simply because they love us and they want to support us. But if you're going to do some stuff like this, man, you got to have a plan.
Ain't that much love in the world?
But see, Greg asked about a purchase. With him, that man knew what he was doing. That man had a plan. Mm. Everybody just didn't believe in his plan. He believed in himself. Mm. I tell you that.
It kind of begs to differ how long can a man struggle, or how long can a man watch his wife struggle or his significant other struggle without, him leaving her for that same struggle. If you was to flip that scenario situation around, most men allow women to go freely within a relationship to find themselves and to do exactly whatever they're going to do, primarily because we plan on holding them down anyway, which kind of is why Gina has the fortitude to say, I'm out, shawty, I gotta go because my man got me.
True job.
My wife.
Yeah.
My wife the same way. She does do this. Yeah, baby, this is getting on my nerves. And she'll tell me, hey, she'll tell me every other day. And she's kind of like cocking it up. It's getting on my nerves. I ain't taking this no more. And
And Reverend Pat said,
I got to go. I got to go do something. I got to do something different. And she'll cock it up, but she got something else planned to do. I know she, and sure enough, I come home from work. She said, "Baby, I left that. I'm done with it."
Mo, what is cocking it up?
Huh?
What is cocking it up?
Letting you know that I'm already unhappy.
Right. I mean, you already know.
The ones who know. Gina know what it is.
Marianne know what it is.
I put it in your ear already.
She already popping up. She already getting ready to turn the sheet. She already getting ready to get rid of it. It's time to erase.
You ain't putting it in my
used to say.
Go ahead, Reverend Pat.
Now, I did the same thing that Mo was talking about, like Gina, but in a different way. I told him I'd already on it that it was time for me to leave. But I asked him to pray with me about leaving because he was a full-time pastor and that would affect our home. And took him 2 weeks to come back with an answer, but he came back with an answer that I prayed about it and go ahead and turn in your thing and you can leave and we're gonna make it. God's got us. And I went in that same day and typed it up and emailed it. I'm out. I'm gone. So
we had a couple. Go ahead. Sorry. Reverend, I'm sorry, Reverend.
No, but I mean, that's how we do things. But I'm like Mo and like Gene already knew I was unhappy. He already knew I was at that point where the minute we get to the light to turn into the driveway, I got a headache. And I'm hanging as much as I can. But the decision was made. And I can say that I already had in my mind what I was going to do.
Yeah.
I knew what the plan was going to be.
I hear you. Man, I bet you the coolest pastor out there, ain't you?
No, what are you talking about?
I bet she's just cool with when she giving her sermon. She just cool with it, you know. Cool with it. All right, let's move on. Y'all. Let's move on. I gotta come to your church. I don't care where it's at. I can fly. I just want to sit there, man, and I'm gonna have my phone up too. I bet she just cool. She come out. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Hey, Ruben has a question.
Oh, he's feeling better.
Ruben says, "Do you think the younger generation males can carry a woman, or do you think the younger generation females have to carry the males?"
It's not like it was back in the day. We're a long way from.
Put that back up again.
Do you think the younger generation males can carry a woman, or do you think the younger generation females have to carry the male?
I think it's majority the latter. It's not all males. You got some males, you know, they were raised the right way. And they get out here and they come out here and they know they're going to take care of their family. But I would say the majority of the younger generation, the women are carrying the males. I owned a daycare and I saw those parents. In most cases, the woman was going to work, making the money. I saw it firsthand. And again, it's not in all the relationships, but it's in the majority of them.
It's not, and sometimes it's I guess the outcome of by design, by society, and a whole bunch of other factors in our country that causes those things to happen the way they happen. Just like in the 60s, they didn't want no men in the house. If they're having any kind of assistance, they made sure that break was going to happen. Same thing with now. I mean, I think now is those positions. We know the most educated people in the whole wide world is sisters in this country. They're the most educated. They got the most degrees and everything else. And so it's by design. It's definitely by design that we are running around here and it takes a special kind of cat to let a sister be who she is, and he make his money. It might be $15 an hour, and she might be making $200,000 a year. It take a special kind of cat to love on. You know, forget all that other noise. That's money. That ain't us. And see it like that and really believe it. You know,
I feel you on that.
Well, I think they still. I think there's still enough men that's teaching their sons and nephews.
Sure.
You know, the right way through example.
Sure.
I think there's enough of us out there that's still holding down a household as a man's man. You know, not necessarily telling them what they should do only, but showing them through examples of what that life looked like.
And
I look at my great nephews, you know, and how they look at, you know, their fathers and even their uncles, you know what I'm saying? They really look up to us to do certain things and to show them how to maneuver through life with women and things of that nature. So my great nephews talking about moving with me when they go to college.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it lets me know that they are looking ahead to be productive men. And so I definitely would say, as long as we continue to put that in them, we don't have to change. I mean, you can have your successful women. We don't have to do it exactly the way they did it. Our parents and grandparents did it.
No.
They can have two successful people in a household that hold it down collectively.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, you know, when we see this majority, so-called majority, or a big wave of a certain generation of men, that, you know, it's usually pocketed, and it's you know, like in places where, you know, despair is usually, you know, the mantra. I mean, I personally, when I left, the first thing I noticed is that I didn't have to count down to nobody, and people were trying to put me in a box. I didn't deserve to be in no box. I had a mentor in Texas when I went to Texas, you know. And what was so crazy about that, I ended up getting transferred back to Indiana, but as a success, you know, opening up stores and stuff for people, management folks. So, I mean, I had a mentor. My dad was my biggest example. But after I left the house, I had other people that I took, you know, that I seen those things that my dad taught me, and I knew what they were. So you got to have that example so you can continue to grow. You know what I mean?
See,
At the
I had a
beginning, you
daughter,
have,
you know, and like I told my daughter, I said, listen, you got to first step out there to be independent, be able to take care of yourself first. Let your heart guide you on whether or not somebody is trying to take advantage of you. But at the same time, you're the only child, and you know you're not used to sharing, but you have to look at the examples around you, because I shared everything.
Mm.
And so if you take a portion of me with you, then you'll be able to know when it's time to take care of your significant other, or when it's a necessity for you to take care of them. But as long as you're able to take care of you first, let whatever he bring be extra.
Okay. Hey, let me move on. Dr. Marie, I want you to answer this, comment on this comment here. Felice says young males are gravitating to older women. A lot of young males are tired of spending their money on these young women of today. What you say about that? Because I'm looking for an 80-year-old.
Sugar mama. You gonna be sugar baby.
You say you look for 80-year-old.
rub the skin off of that boy.
I like older women.
He's like Anna Nicole Smith. He want to pull one of them where you marry somebody 90 and you about 20 or 30. It's
lifeline gone.
My comment is this. I will say that I do see younger men with older women. But again, I see the total opposite as well. I think it just depends on that person. For me, when it comes to a relationship, I don't believe in carrying someone. It's a partnership. It's not a rescue. So, you know, it's really what you put into it, and that's what you're going to get out of it. But I don't think that, you know, one person should carry a person over the other. And I think people are choosing to be with who they're with, and that's their personal preference. It may be because, you know, they want to be a sugar baby, but I mean, men have been sugar daddies to women for a long time. So
yeah, ain't nothing new.
Right, and it's still happening, right, Reverend Pat? I mean,
it's still happening. But you have to understand that 9 times out of 10, a younger woman with the older male is there for the stability.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for the stability. They're looking for someone that is already stable, whereas the young men, if they're of their age group, is not there. Yeah, we have men that are mentoring young men. We have men that are pouring into young, but that's a rarity. That's not the reality out there. It really isn't. These younger women have no problem. Let's just put it out on both. There are young women out there that have no problem taking care of their man, they boo, they whatever. They don't have a problem with it because they just want the man. They're not, if they can take care of them, they're going to take care of them. At the same time, you have young men who are used to being taken care of, and maybe they will. They're seeing it. It's what they're seeing. Is when you see basketball players that have no problem flaunting the fact that they're an older woman and doing his thing. They don't. That's what they see. If they don't see solid marriages like we saw, they're only imitating what they see. And if there's not enough men out there pouring into these young men, and I think that's the biggest problem today. We see what's going on, but more often than not, we're only talking about it being a problem. We're not doing anything to mentor or to change it. Yeah, because, and I'm not saying everybody. I mentor young women. I talk to young women about what marriage should be and knowing their value and knowing their worth and having a standard, so that they don't come to me and say, "Oh, well, I gave this guy and I met him and he said he was a doctor and he was going to help pay my mortgage." Did you ever go to the hospital and see him in scrubs? Did he ever meet you at the door with a white coat on? And now you're surprised that you went finally, after he done messed up all of your business, you want to go up to the hospital and ask for him. He doesn't exist.
Well, see, they have to understand you can't find love in lustful places.
No, you can't.
What, like the club?
I mean, you know, how could you expect to find love in lustful places?
Yeah.
Put it up there, boy. He ready, boy.
You're gonna get lust skills.
Right. You know.
Yeah, this has always been a sore spot for me. Because I know it happens, and it's been happening way before my thought process. But I've never been into age despairing relationships. For men, I think it's just laziness. You know, that
fruit tree.
That you look for someone that you can control, and to kind of have it your way, you know, type situations. I love a challenge. You know what I'm saying? I love a woman that is within my age bracket, age range, thought process, intellect. I don't have to. I don't want a woman that I gotta explain what the fashions was when I was growing up. I want to be able to go back and
Why
have
do you think you have to explain that to a younger woman?
Why do you make them?
Why do you make the assumption that you have to explain anything to that younger woman? Because I dated older men when I was younger, but I was raised in an environment where my mentality was far beyond the young men my age. So there was
we could say that, but
no, I'm telling you that. I'm not saying it. I'm telling you.
I'm saying history is history. Now you can say, well,
your history is history.
Right? Whose history?
My history is mine.
Whose history?
I know.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the top of my comment.
Yeah, bro.
I said this is my thought process.
But my your thought process. I'm saying that's your
age despairing.
You should choose a different person that you ain't got to explain stuff to. Then.
No. I'm saying this is my thought process.
Well, I'm telling you, in your thought process, you should get one where you ain't got to level down.
All right, but
my question to you is, why
I think what y'all not understanding is,
I'm understanding.
This is you're not.
What you said. What
I understand what you said.
If you feel like you're dating someone that you have to explain everything to, that's on you. That's not on her. I'm saying to you that there are women out there who date older men because their mindset, their environment has put them in a place where they're far more mature than the young men their age. That's what I'm saying to you. And I didn't need those older men to explain life to me because I lived life before I met him. Understanding what I'm saying?
Yeah, I said my barometer was historical. So there's things that happen in specific decades of your life that I like to talk about. And I don't want to have to be explaining what certain fashions are, certain movies are, and certain things when I have a conversation. I want to be able to have a conversation and you be able to finish my sentence. And so
that
that's
ain't got nothing to do with age. That got to do if you got a connection with a person.
Well, okay.
Well,
okay.
Bro, Banks.
I just think a 21-year-old not gonna tell me about house party.
Let me move on. Let me move on before.
Move on, Greg.
I'm gonna move on. All right, we got a few more minutes. We're with the people from Melanin and Marriage. You wouldn't know it from the way that they act right now. No, I'm just joking. But
if you read the magazine, you would know it because it's a great magazine.
Yes, Miss Reverend Pat.
We need to correct because I think we're giving someone a false understanding of what we're saying. Can you pull up Felice Bronston's comment? Because I'm not saying the younger generation or no. She put you guys are actually saying that the younger generation or younger people of today are lazy and don't work. All of the young men that I know are go-getters. I don't think I ever insinuated that.
I never used that word, but Brother Banks did use the word lazy. I never used the word lazy.
Well, let me address that because it's going to depend on the crowd that you're in. Because my youngest son is 34 and he makes 6 figures and all of his friends are successful. So again, when I made my statement, I said it would all depend on how that young man was raised. And it really does. So we're not saying they're lazy. What we're saying is the majority of the young men out here, well, it's at least what I'm saying. The majority of the young men out here that are in relationships, and this is from what I saw with my own eyes, they weren't the go-getters. They were pretty much dependent on the woman to hold everything up, to make the money, to go out and get the job and do everything else. But that's what I saw because I had a daycare. So I dealt with different parents, male and female, that I saw these things with. But again, it's going to depend on how that young man was raised.
It depends on the individual.
Let me move on. What's harder, you guys? And I'm gonna start with you, Dr. Esmarie. What's harder, choosing the right partner or being the right partner?
That's a good question. It's twofold. Because in order for you to get the right partner, you have to be the right partner. You have to be in alignment first. You need to make sure that you are ready for a relationship before you go tiptoeing and trying to judge someone else. So for me, I would just say that I would want to be in alignment first. I want to make sure that I'm together and ready before I start trying to pick a spouse. And I feel like if I'm where I need to be, God's going to bring that person to me. I won't even have to go look. So.
Okay, good answer. Brother Banks.
I would definitely say the most difficult choosing, because I know myself and I seek self-improvement. So that has always been my mantra of my 20 years in the military: know thyself and seek self-improvement. Know, be, and do. And so with that being said, I know what I'm going to bring to the table, whether you like it or not. I just know what it is. But I have the flexibility of adapting to my partner. And so therefore, I would say definitely just choosing.
Reverend Pat.
Most difficult is knowing yourself, because that means you have to self-examine. That means you have to look at those areas because I chose wrong twice. So I know what it's like to go back and say, I know I wasn't good in that relationship. I know I was good in that relationship. But the next time, I want to be the best version of for the one that God has for me. So I did this. I did the healing. I did the work, and I sat back and waited for God to send him, and he did. That's a true story.
Okay, very good, Steve.
And see, I'll say this. I said this before on the Relationship Roundtable, and we all just said it at Reverend Pat, Anthony, Brother Banks, S. Marie. If we on here talking about what we did wrong is choosing, that means all we need to do now is listen to God and allow ourselves to be found.
Mm-hmm.
Because we wouldn't have the conversation if we didn't choose wrong.
Hallelujah.
I agree with that and what Reverend Pat said. The biggest thing is that we've all had to make that decision at that time. When it was time to make that decision to get into a relationship, we had to take a step back and look at ourselves, take a look at that mirror and say, hey, think I'm ready for this? And hell, you even had a conversation with the person you want to have a relationship with. Are you ready for this? I mean, and be serious about it. That's a deep, deep thing. And that's part of finding each other. But I agree. Yeah.
Gina? There we go, y'all.
Y'all not going to agree with me.
There we go.
Get used to.
Ain't supposed to agree with
easy for me. They both were easy for me. And I'm serious. They both, because I never went into a relationship leaving one until I sat back and reevaluated everything, made sure that my head was on straight before I even went into another relationship or even dating. All of my marriages were successful, 17 years plus. So I think I'm doing things right, but I go in eyes wide open, and I'm not going in because I just got to have a man. And I think that's where some of the mistakes come in with women. I just got to have a man. I can't be by myself. And I've never been like that. I preferred being by myself until I was ready to have somebody to share my space. And so I took my time with it all. And I prayed on things. My first relationship, I was 17 years. I met him in high school, and when it ended, it was devastating to me. But I took my time going to the next one. I actually said, I'll never get married again. But then my second husband came along, and we were together for 17 years until he passed away. And now I'm on my third love, and it's going to be till death do us part.
All righty then.
With Gina,
hey,
I love the way
Reverend Pat, it was my turn.
Now, Gina, how could we not like that?
Brother Banks, it was my turn.
How could we not agree with that? But there's another component to that, because, and Greg, I'm sorry, there's another component to that, because my first two, I married absolute wrong reason.
Can never get my turn.
I married because of society. I married because I'm a Southern girl, and everybody, all your aunties and grandmas wanted you to be married. The second time, again, pressure to be married. That's why when that was over, I said, no, you do it. And when my husband asked me to marry him, he said, I've been praying 2 years asking God to tell me when you were ready for me to be my wife. I had been praying for 2 years, Lord, so much you need to clean up in me. Don't send him into my life until I'm ready to have a man of God in my life, the right man. And that's what he did. So there are all sorts of reasons why women marry, Greg. All sorts of them.
Well, you would never know that I have an opinion, because y'all take my time.
Well, you
but
opinion, Greg. We want to hear it.
No, I'm done. Show's over. It's cool though. I wanted to make a comment here, okay? And I normally don't do this, but I'm going to do this today, okay? So Felice says, I wish they would read all my comments versus picking and choosing which of my comments to address and ignore the others. That is not what we do here. We do not pick and choose comments. When the comments come up, we try to put everything on there, okay? As the conversation flows, we move on to different comments, and that we're not picking and choosing your comments and not doing this, okay? We're doing what we're supposed to do as a talk show. We keep it moving, all right? So I apologize if you feel that way, and that's my explanation. If anybody else got something to say about it, Maurice?
She gone now. So.
That's all. I don't care. Maurice. They
I'm
got anything they want to say.
I'm just gonna say. I mean, sometimes.
I say, get your own damn show. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. Oh, the views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it, you can get your own damn show. But anyway.
I'm just saying, we try to be as fair as possible. I can't put every single comment. Okay, I can't do it.
Well, sometimes we went past the conversation for that answer too.
Absolutely.
I mean.
But the good part about it is, Mo, is that the comments are in here, so anybody can read them. They're still there to read. So I want to thank the people from Melanin and Marriage for coming in every single Monday and doing what you guys do so well. All right, Reverend Pat, please send me a link to your church. I want to see. Is it online?
Yes.
Yeah, send me a link to your church. I want to. Boy, woo! I gotta do it. I gotta
make comments while you preaching.
Dude, I'm gonna take the tape. All right, Dr. Marie, you got anything else you want to say?
No, I'm just picturing you like this. You said you're gonna be like this when you go see Reverend Pat. His eyes on you.
I'm gonna stand up and do it too. The whole sermon.
And you're just doing too much. You can't be standing up the whole church service now.
I'm feeling the spirit.
I was finna say you opened the door for that one, Esther Marie.
Let's get out of here, y'all. Dr. Marie, you got something you want to say?
No, sir. Just thank you for having us. And as always, we enjoy and follow us on Melanin and Marriage. We have a Facebook group, and the magazine is Melanin and Marriage Magazine. It comes out every month. It is only $36 per year. Please get your copies.
Yes.
And we are moving to physical copies as well real soon. So watch out for that.
Let's go. Bro Banks, Frank said I ain't going. Frank said, you ain't going, Greg. All right, Frank.
Yeah, I just want to say, for all those that put their comments out there and stuff like that, continue to do so. Mm-hmm. Continue to, I encourage you all to continue to write, put it in there, because not only if we don't get to it on the show, it'll be great material when we offline and allow people the opportunity to kind of go back and forth while things are still going on behind the scenes. So keep them coming, because it also generates conversations for us now and later.
In the future.
And then who knows, your comments may show up in our magazine.
Let's go. That would be great. Reverend Pat.
We'll definitely talk about it.
Yeah. Reverend Pat, your turn.
Yes, Greg.
I didn't say nothing.
No, I'm glad you feel better. Another wonderful show. Great conversation. I learned a lot about you.
You like that. He's a very freaky.
That's a good thing. Reverend Pat, I don't know if that's a good thing.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Frank said no dresses to jump off, Greg. I am the king of jumping off dresses, though. Yes, I am. But Reverend Pat, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Steve, what you got?
He's going all the way back to the first question.
Hey, I just say this. Hey, if don't look for love, allow yourself to be found, because love is not found in lustful places. So, and if your foundation is built off God, God is love and love is God.
Amen.
So you say you can't find love at the strip club?
Nah. You can find love in.
My cousin did.
Now he gonna switch it up. Now he gonna switch it up.
You can't find love. You can find loving. It's loving, but it's lustful loving.
Ain't no love. Ain't nothing love. And that ain't got nothing to do with love.
Oh, Lord have
As
mercy.
long as you swiping that credit card or putting them dollars where they was going, ain't got nothing to do with love.
Looking for
Anyway,
us in all the wrong
Pray
places.
for them all, babe.
Yeah.
anyway,
Just
I
look
don't
out
know.
there.
This has been a good show because
Yeah,
I'm
it's been a
bringing,
good show.
I'm bringing holy water next week.
Oh Lord.
you heard me tell babe to pray for
Don't
y'all.
sprinkle it, don't sprinkle it down here. It might catch on fire in that corner up in the upper left hand corner down here on the upper right hand corner. Mess around, get struck by lightning, catch on fire.
Oh, Lord. Frank
The
said
Lord
he
loved
loved
me. He
that
loved
strip.
my honesty. He say, don't, hey, don't sugarcoat it, because somebody can't understand it with the sugar on it.
Who is Frank? Frank said he ended up with a stripper.
He's the one that's in love with a stripper.
I'm in love with
And
a
he,
stripper.
and he said, Greg, you know you're not going to Reverend Pat Church, so I don't know. Frank doesn't know you. He calling you out.
Gina, your turn.
Listen, I would encourage you to read Melanin and Marriage. It is something in there for everyone, whether you're single, whether you're trying to date, whether you're dating, whether you're married. And listen, that recipe you guys got in there, that strawberries something. So I'm going to try that. It looks really good. But I'm going to tell you the one thing I took away from the magazine today. It was something that was in the section for Regina Hutt, I believe her name is. Regina Hutt. She said in there, love is not a feeling. What'd she say? Love is not a feeling, it's a lifestyle. That really hit hard. I want everybody to resonate on that.
Yep.
Oh, Regina.
Yep.
You all do know that dope living is a lifestyle as well, okay? So
That's right.
look, you cannot, and this is about the most sagest wisdom I'm gonna give today. You cannot, Reverend Pat, why are you grinning? You cannot love anybody else if you don't love yourself first. All right? How are you going to be with anyone else if you don't know who the hell you are? You know what I'm saying? So I would encourage everybody to, if you were in a relationship and the relationship ended, take time out to find out, number one, who you are. You are a portion of that breakup. Find out who you are. Find out what happened, what you did to make that happen, and don't ever do it again. You know what I'm saying? Just know yourself, know your worth, all of that stuff. Okay. Don't forget, man, the Distinguished Authors Guild is registering right now with these books. Make sure that you do this.
Those award-winning books.
Yes. Hey, let me ask you, Reverend Banks, Reverend Pat, Reverend Marie, Reverend Steve.
I ainn got that high yet.
Okay.
I ain't got I'm not there yet. Just doctor, I'm good.
How does it sound, Reverend Gina?
Great.
Okay.
How about Bishop?
We're going to be doing the Relationship Roundtable live real soon. Okay. I don't know where you guys are at, but
ATL.
I'm sorry.
ATL.
ATL.
South of me.
H-Town. Katie.
Right, where you at, Bro Banks?
Maryland.
Okay. Y'all ain't coming.
Huh?
They won't be there.
Right?
I'm right down the street from BWI.
Okay, I would have to fly you guys in, but one day that's going to happen, okay? Because I would like you guys to be there live and talk to the people as well. Steve will be there, all right? But we're going to be doing a Relationship Roundtable live. We did it once a couple of years ago. It came off really well, so we're going to start doing it again monthly. And I think what I'm going to try to do is to have you guys chimed in via satellite. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to make it happen. It's going to be real good, all right? But
it'll work.
Until then, Gina, what we got tomorrow?
We have Antoine Floyd tomorrow. He has a magazine and he's an entrepreneur. This magazine takes a different look on writing. It is called, and let me make sure I get it right, Bags and Bullets, I believe.
What the hell?
Oh,
Very good magazine. Very good magazine. So we'll have him on to talk about his journey, talk about his different entrepreneurs in the magazine.
Yes, let's have him on. I want to know about bags and bullets.
Let me make sure I get the name
Please
right.
make sure that's right.
I gotta get the. Let me get the. It is similar to that.
That sounds like
He's definitely a Second Amendment guy for sure.
I'm gonna give you an extra minute.
It's called Body Bags and Bullet Points. Body Bags and Bullet Points.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That's even worse.
But yeah, I'm saying because somebody actually died. Body bags and bullet points.
He killing it. I mean, he killing it.
It sounds like a rap album.
Right. Financially, he killing it. He got all the bullet points.
You know the joy of that title?
No.
Is that it brings forth conversation.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It definitely is because I really want to know what it's about.
Me too.
Because my perception
Tune in
might be
tomorrow.
different. Yeah.
Tune in tomorrow so you can get the insight.
Yeah.
The inside, the outside, the oversight, all of that.
And the body bags.
Body bags and bullet points.
And bullet points.
That was creative.
Bullet holes.
That was creative. That was very creative.
You better not start us be closing now. Look, Mo.
Hey. He may have a clip. He may have a clip.
This Negro. Lord have mercy.
All right.
Gina said, quit laughing at her guests. I'm going to get Danita Bohannon on y'all.
I'm not laughing. No, I'm gonna tune in because that just made me think of Kendrick Lamar. That's like a Kendrick Lamar song title or something.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a rap album or something.
You'll get the full details tomorrow. So
Gina
let's just close it out with that.
Close the show.
Bags and bullets.
Right now, body bags and bullet points.
Gina said, "Can you please close the show, Greg, before this guest does not come on tomorrow, because we talking about body bags
and bullets,
which people die and they get put in, and bullet points, which are the extreme end of a bullet.
Wouldn't needed the body bag if he wouldn't have had the bullets."
Lord have mercy. Come on, y'all.
Bullet.
All right.
Then you should have named the bullet points first.
We got a guest coming on tomorrow.
Bullet points and body bags.
Hey, and one thing we know, he a good shot.
Oh, he's on Substack. He's on Substack. Price for Substack.
See.
Reverend Pat, what's Substack? We going overboard. I don't know, but what's Substack?
What's that?
Substack is a platform for writers.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on Substack.
Okay, let's leave it at that. Give me the short version, okay? Because Reverend Pat, you get a little wordy. Reverend Pat be like, it's a platform for writers. And let me tell you what writers are, okay? Writers are people with pens and paper.
Greg, don't do that to Reverend Pat now. Don't.
Greg. We not writers.
Right,
Greg.
Well, I'm about to be a
writer.
I
feel like Brother Banks now, okay? They always attacking. Brother Banks, look. Dope Living TV Live. I apologize, Reverend Pat, okay? Dope Living TV Live. We're going to see y'all tomorrow, all right? Peace.
Peace.